Oh my god, it's a fucking big jump, man. Alright guys, it's AK here and welcome back to Forza Horizon 3. Now today, I was originally going to be doing the review of the Zonda R, but I'm not really in a review mood today, so yeah, I'm going to be building up the Lexus SC300. A lot of you have been requesting me to do this for a very long time, even since the game came out. And we're going to try and find some good drift sections on the Hot Wheels map, because we found a couple in the Ford Deluxe video. So if you haven't seen that, click the eye icon up on the top right hand corner of your screen right now. Go and check that out after this one. But for now, let's head in to the upgrades and do up the Lexus. Now, I know this car is loved by many, so I will try and do my best with it. And my god, we got a lot of engine options for this thing. But I think we might be keeping the stock one because I think it's a 2JZ. It's either a 1JZ or a 2JZ. So all you Toyota and Lexus fanboys, let me know in the comments section below, because as I've always said, when it comes to like conversions and like engines and stuff, I'm not the best at it. I mean, I do know some stuff, but I'm not the actual best. So let's see now. I'm trying to figure out what we can do here. Now that's the thing. If it's a 1JZ, then it'll have a turbocharger. But if it's a 2JZ, then it'll have twin turbos. So, I'm a little bit like, what the fuck do I go for here? But, see what we'll do. It's, oh, apparently it's actually naturally aspirated. Right, okay, this is confusing now. I thought this was a 1J, which means it's got a turbocharger. Fuck it, we'll put a turbocharger onto it. I know we can go twin turbos, but I think one will be enough. So moving on to the aero and appearance right now. We've got some pretty nice bumpers actually. I never expected it to look this good. I've had a flick through them. This one kind of looks like the most Formula D-ish out there. And when the car was in like Forza Motorsport 4 and like other games and everything in the Forza series, I wasn't a big fan of this bumper, but for some reason, those are the cleanest canards that I have seen in a very long time in a car, so I think we might actually go for it, because the other ones, they're okay, but they're a bit plain looking. Now, speaking of plain, that is the smallest spoiler of all time. Why is that even an option? And then we've got the massive walloper of a wing, which we won't be fitting, but we'll keep it a nice, clean looking rear end, and we shall shove. I'm trying to think. So I was looking at this earlier on. It's either between this one or this one. That kind of gives it an overall more clean look, so we're going to go for that. And the side skirts, what have we got here? Oh, I like the Origin ones. The Origin ones go nicely with it. So does the Vertex ones though. That's the thing though. I don't want to go freaking too angular like that. That doesn't look right. So we'll go with the Vertex. Kind of matches the sort of curvature of the car. So as usual, I have fitted sport tyres onto this, and we're going to make them as fat as possible. 245s in the front, and we've also got 255s in the rear. Would have liked them to be a little bit more fat, but still, we can work with it. And I already know the rims that I'm going to be taking for this thing. It is the nice classic BBS rims on 18 inches. Oh yes. There we go, look at that. I mean, I think this rim was just born for this car, man. Looks so nice with it. There we go, 18 inches front and rear. Looking very classy indeed. Now, I must admit, I'm not the biggest fan of this car, but I do appreciate one done up right, like mine. I like to say mine's done up right, if you know what I mean. So, I don't want to talk bad about my own car, but yeah, obviously people have their own personal preferences. This is mine. I kind of like the cleaner look, but I like them freaking canners, man. That's one of the only times, man. One of the only times, apart from like the Mercedes Black Series and stuff like that, I'm not really into front canners, but this looks good. This looks very good. So onto the handle and stuff now. Going to need some race brakes. Ideally, if they were black, it'd be a bit better. Ooh, sport suspension looks bang on, and so does the race suspension. I know a lot of people are going to tell me to go on rally suspension because I get a bit more steering angle, but I used to do that, but I kind of prefer like the rigidity of the race suspension. It feels a lot more solid, if you know what I mean, when you're going around the corners. I know you can tweak that in the tuning setup, but nah, I kind of like it. And yet again, people have different ways of building their cars. And we are going, maybe, to fit it with a rail cage. Shall we or shall we not? I don't think we will, actually, because that kind of looks a wee bit ugly. Well, it is meant to be a drift car after all, isn't it? That will help us out a wee bit. See, acceleration and launch kind of gets down a wee bit, but the handling and everything goes up. Fuck it, we're going to go for it. Drift car life, definitely. And there we go, we can put some weight reduction on it to make it a wee bit lighter. Because that's always the problem with Lexuses, or Lexi, I don't know what the freaking... the freaking... what's the word? The plural for it is. It's mental. But yeah, we're going to try and be quite sensible with the power as well, not going too overboard. I think maximum I'm going to put on this thing is 550. That should be pretty good for this. But other things that have been happening, guys, I'm still looking for a part-time job, but I've kind of actually, I've kind of circled around what I want to do. Obviously, I would love a job like this, like in motor and media or something, but for part-time jobs right now, I don't mind actually doing stuff like bartending or something, because this is what I love doing. Like, see, talking to you guys right now, I just love communicating with people. Honestly, my partner Ben, he knows everything. So yeah, and he likes coordinating with people as well, because he wants a job in retail as well. So yeah, I've been looking. I found a few places. I've sent my application away and my CV away, so fingers crossed they get back to us and everything. Just something on the side of YouTube, if you know what I mean, because with the way YouTube's going these days, with the freaking ad revenue, I don't know what the hell they're doing, but I'll let them sort it out and everything like that. But yeah, as I've always says, I do like doing YouTube for fun and everything, but at the same time, it's nice to get paid for what you're doing and everything, isn't it? Anyone would have that mindset, if you know what I mean. That's the important thing, though. I want to give this piece of advice to you before we continue with the build. If you are thinking about starting a YouTube channel up, or you have got one currently, don't have the money in your main mindset, if you know what I mean. Just make it for fun. And that's what I do. That is what I do. But also, you have to be consistent. My saying is, be original, be consistent, and what was it again? Yeah, that's it. Be original, be consistent, and be yourself. There we go. That is my tips of the day for starting a YouTube channel. So tyre pressure, we shall actually fiddle about with it today. I've not done it for the past few builds, but we'll put some higher PSI on there. The gearing, I kind of like to leave my gearing until I properly drift the car and then go back and like tweak it and everything. And oh my god, it's at my perfect actual layout right now, apart from the front caster. I like to put that up to around about 6 or 6.5. Anti-roll bars, we need to stiffen that up in the rear, because I was driving this thing earlier and it is a bit of a cake in terms of like going around the corners. It kind of flops about. But anywho, right height is going all the way down as well. And we shall soften the rear a wee bit. And soften the front as well. How about that? Dampen, I always, if you watch my videos, guys, I always keep the dampen, aero, brake and differential actual the same. I know a lot of you's been saying, oh, why don't you lock your diff? But I just kind of like it the way it is, man. I might give it a try in one video. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do it right now. I'll do it right now and see what it's like, because I know a lot of you have been asking. We'll do it right now, lock the diff, and see if it makes any improvements. Ooh, that does look good. I'd have to say the Lexus is one of the most clean cars, if you know what I mean, in the game. I mean, excluding the roll cage, but I kind of wanted that in here just for like extra rigidity. Anyway, let's go. Oh, turbo whistle, man. Now, I was watching Mr. Aero HD's video the other night about a section round the actual hub itself, and I do believe I'm going the wrong way on it, but big credit goes out to him. I'll leave a link in the description to his channel and his video as well. He just came back from Atlanta recently. He was at it was like a drift event, I can't remember the name of it, but I'm glad you enjoy yourself, man. I know we talked a little bit on Facebook and that, so yeah, I'd love to go to an actual proper drift event, man. I mean, I was just at Driftland UK a couple of weeks ago. I might actually put a little bit of a bonus video up, maybe this weekend if you guys want to see it. It was just my first ride in one of the drift cars there. It was very cool indeed. Anyway, keep it sliding, sonny boy. Whoa, okay. Now he said that was a problem. Aero did say that was a problem with these like dips and everything. The great thing about the Hot Wheels circuit and Hot Wheels tracks is the fact that it's so smooth, man. It's so smooth, so you can just continuously drift. Oh god, Jeep bloody Renegade, get out of my way, man. I'm thinking third gear. Third gear needs to be shortened a wee bit because I'm noticing a little bit of time taking it to get up to like the ideal rev range. We'll fiddle about with it. 165? That might do. I'm not too sure. I just kind of want it to be more in the... to give it more power when we're just sliding. Test it around here. Oh, immediately that's way more better, man. Yeah. There we go, the littlest tweaks, as I've always said, it's the littlest, tiniest tweaks that do help. Oh, I want to try it up here though. This looks fucking insane. Right, over the pads we go. The mental Lexus is away. And into a wall. Oh god, we somehow just stumbled upon a half pipe. Yeah, I want to apologise if you can hear any like wind noise in the background, guys. It is extremely windy out there today. I know it's Scotland and everything, but for Scotland this is mad. Very mad. That was the definition of smooth right there around that corner. I loved it around that. Into fifth gear for the booster pad. Woo! Oh my god, it's a fucking big jump, man. Holy shit. Call Drake up, fucking jump man, jump man, jump man, jump man. No, I can't remember. That's the only word I know of that fucking song. Oh, this corner looks absolutely ideal. Third gear. Keep her going. Yes. Oh man. Every time I say keep her going, everyone thinks I'm Irish. I'm actually Scottish. For any new people watching. And yeah, I come from Scotland, man. I come from Scotland. Right, am I just circling back around myself right now? I think I am, aren't I? Oh my god! Oof. That's a bit petrifying! Okay, we're gonna die. And that's the reason right there that I do not fit roll cages to my car, but I made an exception with this one. Oh man, it's actually really distracting. I've got to say that, it's actually really distracting. But we've jumped over at the city area, see if we can find a little bit of cool drifting areas around here. Presume we can. Brapping it right off the rev limiter there. Brap, 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 brap. Don't fucking smash into me. I am drifting a Lexus. Get out of my way, I'm going to the golf club. Sideways. Now speaking of Lexus, I'd love to see the new LC500 come in. Because that thing is basically the successor to the LFA, but we all know it won't beat the LFA. The LFA shall not be beaten. I don't even think Lexus knows how to build a better car, man. It's crazy. But yeah, I'd love to see that come in. I think Motor Trend actually doing an episode of Ignition on it soon, so count me hyped for that, because it looks very nice. Yeah, it's kind of occurred to me that you need a quite powerful car to actually drift around this map, because the corners do flow for quite a while, and if you've not got that momentum, you just ain't going to freaking keep going, man. You ain't going to keep going, because I'm having some trouble doing it in the Lexus. Oh god, Jeep. Oh, Jeep. Oh, Jeep, god damn. Oh, Jeep, motherfucker. Anyway, I'm going to give you a little roundup of the Lexus. It's quite a smooth car, man, to drift. I'm probably going to need to tweak a few more things on it. For example, like the fourth gear and everything on it. Oh shit. Wall tap. But overall, it's quite a nice car. One of the most clean looking drift cars that you can get out there. And I might put a bit more power into it as well, because 500 horsepower... I don't know, it's okay. I think it'd be a good car with like 600, okay. Maybe swimming with the fishes right there. But yeah guys, thank you very much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed it, the like always does help out. Thank you to the people that are still supporting the channel, it's greatly appreciated. And yeah, subscribe if you are brand new and share it around to your friends. So yep, I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, okay man. And I'll see you in my next video.